Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're a returning, thank you so much. And if you're new, welcome, welcome. All right, let's get our prayers in. Holy Spirit, I ask that you please protect me, my family, my viewers and their family from any negative energy, any hexes, curses, evil eyes, just anything negative of the dark. Please return to sender 2 billion times fold. Protect us in your holy light. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen, amen, amen. Okay, let's see what's going on for my viewers. What's going on for my viewers? What's going on for my viewers? What's going on for my viewers? Okay, I'm seeing someone here in your energy. Could be like a parent or an aunt, uncle, some kind of family member, somebody who took part in your life here. Okay, somebody you know who's been in your life since birth. Okay, take it how it resonates. It'll be different for everyone. I'm seeing that this person here is very manipulative. Okay, very manipulative. They say lies to get their way. They'll pretend to be sick for attention, and they love to cause drama on people's, lives, especially if you're happy, because they're not happy in their life. They're very bored and not happy, and they don't want anybody else to be happy. They're very miserable here, and they hate to see anybody happy or, having a good energy here. This person doesn't have good energy. They act very low vibrational. It's an elderly person, okay, or mature person. They're over, I want to say they went over 60 years old. Get sick. Yeah, it's very cold here. Thank you. This person's very manipulative. They'll say and do anything to have their way, get their way, even towards their own husband or wife, if they're married. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I gotta hide that one, sorry. So I'm seeing that it looks like this person here, they're elderly, okay? They're elderly, or mature, like, I want to say like 60 and over, okay? It's like they're almost close to retirement. They're retired, or, oh wait, no, I'm sorry, they're not. They've been on disability for many years, it looks like here. They've been on disability and getting paid through the government for, like, assistance with medical, dental, or they might even have like somebody come in through the government to help them out with things. Okay? It'll be different for everyone. This person's been on disability for a very long time. They're not... They're very pampered with their spouse. Their spouse, like, pampers them, does everything for them, hand and foot, you know. It's like, this is like a pampered princess or a pampered type of prince, king, whatever. Take it how it resonates. They did have a hard life, though, growing up. They may have been, they've always had labor jobs. Growing up, they had to work with people that weren't the nicest people, okay? They had to deal with people that had it more than them, and a lot of criticism and judgment from people in their life. They were poor growing up, okay? And always looking at their glass half full. It doesn't matter that they're poor. You can still be happy being poor. You know what I mean? It's about what's inside your heart, you know? But this person is materialistic a bit, much. They depend on a younger brother here, a much younger brother or sister, okay? This person could be, they can own a lot of property. Maybe they do something with real estate or construction. Maybe they have their own construction business. Some kind of business this person owns. This younger brother or younger sister, this younger sibling here. And they're very codependent on their younger sibling. And there's a huge age gap between them, this elderly person, and their sibling. At least by like 20 years or something. It's like a really big significant difference here in age, okay? They're very codependent on them. They always whine and cry about things that they don't have, you know, because their glass is always half full. The spouse of this younger sibling is very evil here. Very jealous, very greedy. She has really jealous issues here. She has money because of this person's younger brother. This person's never really worked in their life. They come from a real shitty family. Real toxic family. They had a sister that passed away on drug issues, mental issues, and they have another sister that's an alcoholic. They just grew up in a toxic family here. And, you know, they're toxic themselves. They're always seeking validation from people. They always want that pat on the back. Okay, that's what this younger siblings married. Someone like this, and codependent also on their spouse. Their spouse is the breadwinner. Without their spouse, they would have absolutely nothing. They never work. They don't do anything. They're another pampered princess here. So anyway, I'm seeing here like this parent figure that is manipulative, okay? They lied to someone here, either their child, a niece, a nephew, something of that sort, okay? And what I'm getting here, they lied because they want somebody to take care of them for free, because they overspend their money going on lavish vacations, or if they don't have money for these vacations, they go with their younger sibling, and the younger sibling pays for everything because they have money. So basically, you know, this person kisses their ass and the younger sibling feels bad for them and ends up paying for everything, including their house expenses. This person can't even pay their bills. They don't know how to pay bills or handle money. They overspend on everything. They don't know how to balance anything, not even a checkbook. So they depend on this younger sibling's children, possibly, or themselves, to handle everything. The taxes, the bills. They handle all her money or his money, and they do all that work, okay? And this younger sibling is like, to them, they're very powerful here because of the money that they do make. They could have been a mayor in a small town. I'm seeing they have a lot of control over things. They own lots of things. Apartment buildings, I'm seeing condos. It's like they nearly own half of a whole town. It's like that they have a lot of money, okay? But they worked really hard. They're very successful here. They started with nothing, and they came from nothing. And, they built from the dirt up, to have these lavish things in their life. They're a very hard worker, very ambitious, this younger sibling. But this older sibling is not. They're the opposite, okay? So the malicious part of this person here is that they want somebody to take care of them. It looks like their spouse passed away. But even before their spouse passed away, it looks like they were already looking for someone to take care of them, hand and foot. And taking care of this person or these people would be like, you would be treated like a slave, because this person is like extremely ungrateful and very bossy and pushy, and everything has to be their way. And they love to hold things over people's heads, like, oh, well, you owe me this and you owe me that. They also hold a lot of grudges here. So what I'm seeing here, this parent figure or this sibling or this aunt, uncle, whatever this person is in your life, okay, only you would know that. They are trying to manipulate you into believing that, because they do own a house, okay? They do own a house, but you don't know is that they actually don't own the house. The state does, okay? Because what happened here was this person, of course, their younger sibling bought them the home, and then they paid the younger sibling, little by little to buy the home. It's already paid off of, yes, but what happened was when they went on Medicare and some kind of government assistance here, when they decided to go on that, it's actually the government who owns the home now, okay, something with that. So they don't actually, they own the home, but they don't. Like after they pass away, they owe a lot of money to the government from having a lot of assistance for over the years, and the government ends up taking the house, okay, is what happens in the end. They didn't give the house to anyone and put it in anyone's name, or it's not on the title of the home. It's their name on the title of the home. So this is the manipulative part. They want to tell you that if you take care of them hand and foot here, if you take care of them, if you go live with them and take care of them 24 hours a day, then they'll give you their home and whatever assets they have, which isn't much. They don't have any money in the bank, okay? They're always, the younger sibling is always giving them money for things that they need. So they don't actually have money, but they act like they do. They get their hair done every week, their nails done every week. But that's all of the younger brother here doing that. They get a small check, yes, for disability or Social Security, whatever it is here, again, through government stuff, okay? But they are elderly, okay? It's just that they're also very lazy. They don't want to, get out of bed. They don't want but they do have a funny personality. They are witty. They do have a witty personality. These these older couple here, they are very funny. They speak 2 languages, some of them. And they both come from a poor place. It could be like an island that they came from, or country that they grew up at. And when they came to America, it looks like they came because of some tragedy that happened, okay, many, many, many years ago. We're talking about like in the 50s or something when they came here, early 60s. And they worked in factories. They were legal citizens here. Obviously, if they can get government assistance, and like that much government assistance, you would have to be some kind of legal here, okay? Let's see. Yeah, so this woman is very witty. Well, it's a feminine energy. I don't know if it's a woman or a man, but it's like a feminine energy here, okay? It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man, you know what I mean? But they're just in their feminine energy. Could be anybody, okay? Take it how it resonates. So anyway, they want to, they might have asked you, or they're gonna ask you to take care of them, if you would, move in with them, and they would give you their house and stuff like that. But here's the thing: they know that the house is gonna belong to the government and not you. It's not gonna ever be yours because whatever happened here with they're gonna get really, really ill here, or they're gonna get dementia if they don't have it already. They're gonna end up going to a nursing home because it's like they need that extra care, and you're not gonna be able to do it, and plus work, because you're gonna have to work to pay your own bills and your own food and your own things, because this elderly person, both of them, or one of them, if the other one hasn't passed away. But I do see the spouse did pass away here. They're going to expect you to pay for extra things for them, like their pills that they can't afford, so they can give their younger brother a break. And they have a manipulating way of asking for things like, they're broke. They'll tell you all kinds of sad stories and make you feel, you know what I mean? They put you in that position where you can't say no. Or you wouldn't want to say no because you do feel bad. You know what I mean? You do feel bad. But they're also going to be very much so in your business. You won't have any privacy at all. They're going to be up in your business. They're going to try to control your life because they don't have one. They're going to want you to be with them 24/7, and they're going to constantly bug you. They're gonna annoy the hell out of you. You're gonna lose your mind, okay? And at the end, you're not gonna get the home because it's gonna get to the point where this person can't do for themselves anymore, and you're not gonna be able to maneuver them around. Their mind is gonna be lost. They're gonna be a hazard. They might fall down a lot, or they're gonna go through a lot of stuff here, okay? And most of it is mental. I'm seeing it's gonna be like dementia, Alzheimer's, something of that sort in the future here, if it hasn't happened already, okay? And, you know, they might even guilt trip you and tell you, well, I've been in your life your whole life, I love you so much, like a daughter or a son. And, they might have played with you and stuff like that, but they never supported you in that kind of way. I'm just saying they're just very manipulative, and you'll know who they are if it's for you, okay? Anyway, so you're not going to end up with the house, even though they'll promise an arm and leg to you. It's not going to happen because they're going to end up in a nursing home, okay? And that's their future, no matter what their circumstance is. I promise you they end up in a nursing home. You're not going to be able to handle it. I'm seeing that future for this person here, and it's nursing home. They're going to die there. They're going to die in a nursing home. And it's going to be in their sleep, okay, peacefully. So basically, the nursing home looks like they're going to take, like the government nursing home, whatever, they're going to take over the house, okay? They're going to take over the house. And if it's not the nursing home, then it's the younger sibling. Maybe they never paid off the house with the sibling. I don't know. But no matter what happens, this house is going to belong to someone else. And there's paperwork behind it, and you'll never end up with this house. You're going to be the one that loses here. Everything, okay? Just so you know that, make sure you're really, if this is you, make sure you're really digging in that dirt there. Make sure you really dig with this person, because they're very manipulative, okay? Be very careful here. And I'm not saying they're a bad person per se, because it's like, I can see them being very loving and stuff. It's just they are very selfish, because I just feel like they've always been pampered with their spouse all their life, and they just have that way. This person might have been wanting to be a school teacher. They love children. And I'm not sure if they had any children, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure. I'm not actually. I see a little girl, but that little girl that's around them during that time, I feel like they were being, I don't know, I don't feel like it's theirs. So I'm not sure, okay? I don't see that deep into this. There's like a block for me there. And usually when I have a block like that, I'm being protected from something that I'm not supposed to see, okay? So I'm not going to dig there where I don't belong. But you'll know who this is, okay? Because, again, they're going to ask you, to take care of them. You already know they have a manipulating way. Maybe you have a grandparent who warned you about their sister or brother being this way. They might argue a lot. You know what I mean? So you might know this already. But like I said, I don't feel that they're really 100% bad, because we all have dark and light in us, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to say they're from the dark, because they are very religious. But yes, I know there could be dark people and that believe in religion too and all that. I get it, but I just don't see like anything real serious besides that, which you can always say no to and make an excuse about it, like, no, I can't because, this, and the other, and I'm going to have to work. Do make an excuse, because you don't want to hurt an elderly person. I'm very sensitive about that myself, but you don't have to say anything in a harsh way. You know what I mean? Just say you're busy or you just can't, I'm really sorry, something like that. You know what I mean? Just so that they be in peace in their mind, not thinking that you're holding a grudge over them, because they are a very sensitive person. Although they might judge other people and say what they gotta say, that's how elderly people are, a lot of them, okay? They just come to a point where a lot of people just don't have any filters anymore. Why should they, right? They're just like, I'm done. I lived this life. I'm gonna say what I feel, and that's it. And I see that a lot. So, just be careful how you speak to this person. Like I said, you don't want to hurt them, okay? And no, they don't have any money in the bank if you're asking. Like I said, they use their younger sibling a lot for to pay most of their bills, and they tell them they're going to pay them back, but the sibling knows they don't have shit in the bank. They know they can't afford anything. The sibling feels bad for their older sibling, and you know, that's just how it is. Okay, let me see what else. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. So anyway, this woman is very lonely, or this man, okay, they're very lonely. Which makes sense why they would want a lot of attention, your attention and time, if you lived with them, okay? They just feel very lonely here. Okay, so moving on, let's see. What else is coming towards my viewers? Okay, I don't think there's anything else in this deck here. Alright, let me clear this out. And pull out my other deck, okay? Let's see what I get from here. Yeah, let's gravitate to this deck more than anything. I see more in this deck. Okay. Okay, show my viewers what they need to see. Show my viewers what they need to see. Alright, I'm seeing that someone here is very much so in their head because you sailed away from them. You sailed away to a happier place in life. And they're wondering where the heck you went. They don't see you around. They don't know what happened to you. You just disappeared from the face of the earth. They heard from other people how confident you've become. When I guess you weren't confident when they've known you. You seem they were very self-absorbed, kind of very quiet, shy, they thought. Naive. Okay, it felt like this happened recently, actually. Maybe around, it feels like it was a special day, like, I don't know, maybe it was Valentine's Day. Something happened here with someone. I feel like somebody here was deceitful. I'm seeing someone here had a date with someone, maybe it was a boyfriend or somebody they've been dating for a while. Or somebody that you had interest in took you on a date or something on Valentine's Day. Because I see a lot of red. I see like roses. I see them buying you roses. It just has like hearts, and I'm seeing, it feels like Valentine's Day that had just passed. Oh boy. So it looks like this person may have taken you out for dinner or something, or You celebrated with them, okay? Then suddenly, like, either their phone went off or they made an excuse that they had to leave. They made an excuse that they had to leave here. The excuse will be different for everyone. Or maybe they just ended the date and earlier, maybe they said they had to go to work, maybe they said they had to work a night shift or something. I don't know. There was some kind of excuse here, but whatever it was a lie. They ended up dropping you home or wherever you were going to go. They dropped you off or left you wherever you were, and they went to go celebrate with someone else. Someone that they met online. It's like a dating app. They've been talking to this person online for a long time. They made plans to see one another on Valentine's Day. The person they were going to see, they come from, it feels like they had to drive a distance or something. Or they went somewhere that's a distance to have that get together. This person's a player. They're always seeking for greener grass somewhere else. They know that you're very nurturing and motherly, and they love that about you. But they're not ready to settle down with you. They don't want to stop being a player. This person gets bored very easily. They could be a Sagittarius or a Gemini. They could even be a Libran, okay? This person loves adventure. They love to, they're very spontaneous. They do unthinkable things out of nowhere. They don't think before they do things. They just react as it comes, or they just do the action. They don't actually think before they do an action, okay? They get into a lot of trouble a lot of times. They make a lot of bad choices. This person has a lot of options here. Some of these people here, they're always traveling to other people, other options. And they even travel a distance. Some of them will travel a distance if the money's good on that side. If somebody, like they meet online, has money, they run to that person to spend up that money, to use them for money and material. This person's an opportunist. They don't know how to say no to anything or any opportunity. Even if it's a bad one, they'll still hop over the fence for it. You know, they'll go with toxic people. Anybody who will give them validation, anybody who wants like sex with them, they never say no. As long as they're a good price, I'm hearing, they'll jump into bed with anybody. This person lacks self-esteem. They hide it with ego. They feel like nobody understands them because they think they're right and everybody else is wrong. They think everybody has a mental problem, but it's actually them who has it. They're emotionally like shut off. They either have, their emotions are either shut off at times, or if they open up, then they're overly emotional. It's like, they could be like bipolar or something like that, where they all of a sudden just shift into some dramatic, I don't know what you call it. Like they'll be happy one minute and then all of a sudden, boom, they're just like, they don't know you. they don't like you. They're very cold, and I'm sure there's what do you call it, a disorder for that. I just don't know what it is. Okay, if you know what it is, let me know in the comments. I'm not a shrink, or a psychiatrist, so I like to know what that would be. I don't know if that's bipolar. Everybody I know people that have bipolar, and they're all very different. They act different. I know they have highs and lows and all that, but this person, it's like they switch up in seconds. I don't know if it's a multiple personality disorder. I don't know what it is, okay? I really don't. But they do have a lot of toxicity within them. They do have like childhood trauma, maybe even PSTD or something like that. Yeah, they grew up in a toxic household here. No peace. Loud environment, lots of yelling and screaming. People on drugs, alcohol, I'm seeing parties. They're being ignored here. Their parent always high. Not paying attention to them. Not paying attention to their kids. Not taking care of their responsibilities here. Feeling like their children are a burden. Regretting to having them. That's so sad. This person, they can be a workaholic. They indulge in work, trying to block off their pain. They try to numb their pain. They try to work themselves to the bone here. Like they just work. Then when they're done working, it's like they either go to another job and work some more, or they go out with friends that are also toxic like they are, and they get drunk and high, okay? Them and their friends have sports cars or old cars that are sporty. They drive recklessly, especially when they're intoxicated. They've been in several accidents here. They have a lot of tickets. They had a lot of tickets they've gone to court for. Some of them have DUIs. They're not allowed to drive, but they drive anyway. They make up their own rules. They cross boundaries here. But they do have a mental condition going on here, okay? I don't know what it is. I don't know the name of it. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but I can feel and see this person I feel the highs and the lows of this person. One minute they get very excited when they start feeling something good, like something new, makes them very excited. And they just want everything to do with it because it's brand new. They want to know everything about that person, okay? It's a really obnoxious way, and addictive. They're very obsessive. So they get very obsessed with one person, okay, or several. But they get really obsessed with somebody, and then once they get all the information they need to know about this person, they get bored with them and just discard them. And the way they do it is by ghosting them, ignoring them, giving them the cold shoulder, breadcrumbing them. It's a mental disorder that they have here. No, I feel like this person here tried to, again, breadcrumb you, disregard you, toss you in the garbage, basically. They thought they could do that to you, but you're very different here. You're the sun here. You're like a starseed. You're vibing very high. Some of you are starseed. Some of you are just, or not just, but you're vibing very high. You're very abundant with energy here. You have a very strong energy. Very pure. It's like an energy from the divine. It's gifted, okay? And this person regrets treating you the way they did. They're full of regret and remorse for tossing you away because they felt that they couldn't reach you, I'm hearing. They couldn't reach you. They couldn't reach your level in in your light. They're very strong. They're very low vibrational. But they're very attracted to your energy, okay? They're very attracted to it. This person, they feel happy. They feel a burst of energy when they're around you. And they didn't know it was you until... They didn't know it was you causing all this until you walked away. Or, well... I'm seeing that some of them, they breadcrumbed you. They left you first. And then when they came back towards you, you gave them the cold shoulder, and then you walked away. Like you had the last word. It could have been an ear sign here who did that. Like, okay, well, you didn't want me when I was here and ready, so, F you. And you walked away from them, and you have no regrets. And I don't blame you. This person is a burden themselves. They put a bunch of burdens on themselves because they're toxic. They don't know how to be in the light. They're not 100. They're attracted to the light. They are attracted to the things of the light, like the abundances that the light gives, right? But they're looking at it in a different way. They don't want to heal anything. They just want the abundance that comes along with the light. You understand? So it's like if you're blessed with knowledge, if you're blessed with money or material or energy, okay? Because it can be an energy vampire here, and they want to suck all your energy too, because they transmute it into things, like I've said in the past. This person knows how to transmute energy to their benefit. And they're very selfish here. It's all about them. They're very self-absorbed. What can you do for them? What do you have for me? But they'll never return anything to you. They'll never give you anything but empty words. Okay, this person, they'll do a lot of they'll tell you a lot of things that you want to hear. Absolutely. They'll tell you things you want to hear, but there's no action behind their words. So that's as good as nothing, really. You can't live off of words. You gotta see them in action, period. You're just done with this. And I feel like this person's very immature, or they could be an age gap between you and them. Take it how it resonates. It could be either or. And it could also be they could be mature, but not mentally because of their mental issues. They're not good communicators. They feel like the less they say and the more they listen, the more benefits they get out of things here. That's why I'm saying they're like an energy vampire, because they'll listen to you all day and then they just grab all your energy while you're talking to them, because with those, you give out a lot of positive energy or negative energy. They don't care. They're not fussy if it's negative or positive energy that you give them, as long as you give them some kind of energy, because your energy is very strong and unique. And when this person's in your energy, all these opportunities open up for them because they transmute it. But they've been blocked here from doing that. They've tried to use your energy and transmute it. And, your spirit guides have you extremely protected here. And they're no longer allowed to do that. There might have been a soul contract here with this person for some of you. And if for some of you it's not. Some of you it's just a soulmate, okay? But a karmic one, where you're learning lessons from them, or vice versa, or the both of you are both learning lessons from each other here. But I feel like now, where you were being triggered by them in the beginning because you were unhealed with certain things, okay? Whatever was triggering you with this person, you found out when you went in and healed that and went through the whole process, and that was a really big burden in your life. It was really stressful and hard in the beginning to do this with this attachment, like this cord. You felt you were tied to them in some way. They were such a burden. And I feel the heaviness of the energy when they kept ghosting you, coming back, leaving you, coming back. And each time they left you, the reason why they were leaving you, yes, they had other opportunities and options, absolutely. But the main thing here is about control. This person has no control of their life. They love to control people. They thought that you were innocent, naive, very loving and caring, and just naive. So naive that you don't know anything about life. You're not street smart. They thought you weren't smart, that you were just very naive and sheltered. And they thought they can use you for your energy and then throw you away once they had enough of it. But little did they know that your energy was like their special kind of heroin. It was like a special drug for them. It made them absolutely high. It made them feel like a person, like a human. You made them feel like they were somebody. When they were with you, they felt like they were a whole person, not an object. Because their whole life, they've always felt like an object to people. Whether it was a sex object, or an object that's for materialism, or just somebody to cry about things that they needed. It's always about need, and this person about supplying. But this person never gave emotions to people, ever. They had their heart chakra blocked off. And when this person would feel anything of emotion, when they're going through their highs and lows here, they would go and get a quick fix with either drugs or alcohol to take away that overbearing of emotions. Those burdens of emotions, that they take it as burdens. They don't want to feel emotions because it makes them cry, it makes them weak, it makes them feel weak, and they think emotions is weakness. So this person never wants to feel vulnerable, if that makes any sense. This person's been in and out of jail. They were falsely accused by a sibling or a friend at one point, but they got off of it by some sort of mental charges here. They had to get mental help with court order here for some. This person is no angel. They have stolen. They cheat. They're deceitful. They've done really bad things in life. This person just feels like nobody cares about them anyway. They feel like society's a joke, that they're always judged anyway, so they don't feel for anyone or anything, and they're just about themselves. So when you came around in this person's life unexpectedly, again, this person, found you very unique, and they didn't understand. They thought you're the one who had a mental problem, because why would somebody like you want to give them any kind of attention at all? Why would you? Why would you want to? In their mind, they're thinking, why is this person coming to me? Why do they care? And why do they even ask me how I'm doing? Why do they look at me that way? Why do they look at me like I'm worth something? Why aren't they asking me for materials or money or sex? Why is it when I offer those things to them, they look at me with a pitiful face, like they have pity for me, like they feel sorry for me? Or they tell me things like, you're more than that, you're better than that. Why would you offer yourself to people like that? It's what I'm hearing. And, they can't hide those strong, vulnerable emotions that they that you pull in them. When you are around them, that energy, it's addicting, absolutely addicting. But because they get those, they get to, transmute that energy into opportunities, but in a deceitful way, in a negative way. It's about getting material. It's about getting more women or men. It's about what they can get for money. Very selfish and greed. It's nothing positive here what they're using your energy for, okay? But every time they come in their energy, it's like you take their breath away. Like, this person doesn't know how to handle your energy. They can't. They feel like they're suffocating in emotions here. You open up their heart chakra and they feel exposed and vulnerable, and they can't do anything. Not even alcohol or drugs can hide you, can hide the emotions they feel when they're around you. And you don't have to be very close to them. They feel you from afar. Okay, they know that you're around somewhere. They can feel you, and they get these really strong, unbearable emotions for you, and it makes them want to burst. Like they just can't handle it. They can't focus. When they're at work, all they can do is think about you, and it's such a burden, and they work harder, and they try to, dilute it with alcohol and drugs and friends and other options that are toxic, and they try to drown those feelings. But the more they try now, it's like the worse it is. So you leaving them, traveling away from them, now all those burdens that they put on you in the beginning here is now on them, but actually even harder. Because see, you have an open heart, and although you do hurt, you heal, and you allow love back in. Where this person, is afraid to do that. They're afraid. They need like some serious mental help here. Because not even, they can't open their heart chakra until they fix what's in their mind. Their mind has to be fixed. It's very ill. But this person can't get you out of their head. They, you every time they see somebody with your color hair, your unique colored eyes, okay, they see something unique within you. They just see you everywhere in people. You know what I mean? It's somebody will always remind them of you or something, either your name or an appearance, and it just really screws up their mind. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't find you. Some of them are looking for you. Some of them know where you are, and they're watching you here. Some of them fantasize about you all the time, okay? Most of them do, because like that energy, they're in your energy. I don't feel that you're thinking about them, but they're definitely thinking about you. But it could be vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Only you would know that, okay? Because there's a lot of energy coming here, so it's different for everyone. But the outcome, what's going on, is pretty much the same, okay? So, you moved away from this energy here. You've had enough. You waited long enough for this person to apologize. You moved on. You moved on. This person has nothing to give you and nothing to offer you here but heartache and deception, and you're just over it here. You're just so over it, But it's them that are keeping you, this connection, alive. It's them, because they can't get you out of their mind. They're going crazy about it. But at the same time, they don't know what to do with it, because they know they have nothing to offer you. They know they can't have anything to do with you in a relationship, because they're not relationship material. They know that. They know you'll just turn them away because they don't want to heal, and you sense them. They feel like you can see right through of them. They feel like you're psychic, or you're just extremely intuitive here, and you're full of opportunities, and they feel like you have such a better life than they could ever possibly have here. They know that you heal very fast, and you're just very unique. Like, there is no burden that you don't overcome here, and your heart is never shut off, and you have no fear of exposing how you feel, and they do. And that scares the shit out of them if some of you had told them how you feel about this person for what they've done, or how you just, love them as a person or accept them for who they are, or whatever you said to them. It just shocked the shit out of this person. Like, they were not expecting that. And they were just in awe, because they could never be that honest with themselves or anybody. you know, and it's like you have no problem pouring out all your feelings to this person, like a box of rain here. You're not afraid of crying and showing emotion, and they are, and they wish they could be like you, but it's like you bring in the sun to their cloudy day. You know, they know you're the sunshine in their life. They find you to be a very magical person, but yet they're of the dark. And they put themselves in this mental jail here. But when you come around, you bring in this light here, and they envision you as a person of light. You're like a little angel for them. And they think you're an angel because nobody ever good, there was never anybody good that's ever come into their life or gave them a chance in life. But also, they've never tried to do good, to get good, because you gotta be good to get good things, right? You gotta be what you want to attract, and they don't do that. So they're not healing, they're not doing the work, they're not doing the shadow work, the mental work, whatever work, all kinds of work this person needs. So after you left, they know you had they have a lot of doubts about this connection here. They're very uncertain about things. The one thing they are certain about is that you had your new beginning here. You're happy, you're at peace, like this butterfly. You're a social butterfly. You make friendships easily. You're very attractive, and people are very attracted to you with you shine. Your energy shines, and they know coming towards you is like they know that you got so many options here. Why would you want them? Like, they want to come towards you, and they don't have a problem fighting with your options here, cutting through them. But once they got to you, what they're thinking about is, now what do I have to offer this person? Absolutely nothing. You know, they have nothing to offer you. They can't give you a love because they don't even love themselves. They can't offer you loyalty because they even deceive themselves. Everything in this person is a lie. They believe in a lie because that's what they know. The lie is what keeps them going. They don't want to heal. They feel safe in the lie. They feel safe hiding behind ego and toxic people, because toxic people don't make them change, don't make them go to the light and heal and feel happy. This person doesn't know what happiness is because they've never had it. They think happiness is what they're doing already. Struggling, you know, having sex with random people, unprotected sex even. Some of them catching STDs and some STIs and herpes and like all kinds of things. It's just not good. Some of these people are sex workers. It's in secret. They don't tell anybody that. They're always offering sex to people for money. But they just know that they'll never find anybody like you. You're so rare, so full of pure love. But they can't handle that energy. They're addicted to it, but they can't handle it at the same time. But they feel like they can't live without it at the same time. They're very confused, but they feel so drawn to you, and they feel like they can't live without your energy. You pulling your energy away from them, it's like pulling a rug from under their feet. They're off balance. They don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know how to live life without your energy, you know? And it's going to be like that until this person decides to heal. So you're very guided here. You're very protected. You know, you're even protected from them coming towards you. That's how, that's why you probably haven't seen this person around, okay? Because you're protected here. Let me get some messages, see what we got going on here. So what messages do we have for my viewers? My coworkers want you. It makes me angry. So maybe you know where this person works and been around them at work or something. That's for some. I wasn't feeling good in my head. Too much stress right now. Okay. Well, they're always under stress because they're always doing the wrong thing. They make a lot of wrong choices here. They're always in illegal drama. You know. I want to talk to you about everything, but they won't because they're afraid. They're afraid. They don't know what to tell you because telling you would expose everything of them. And again, they would feel vulnerable, right? And they don't like to feel vulnerable. And they don't want to be judged. They could be a Leo or you are, or some sort of fire sign here. Or they have it in their chart. I'm manifesting you. Love magic. Some of them been trying to manifest you in, but it's not working because you healed from this person. You learned what you needed to learn from them. It's a karmic relationship. I mean, it's a trauma bond or karmic soulmate or contract or something. And you're no longer feeling like they're feeling. They're feeling what you used to feel when you were unhealed, okay? You could be a divine feminine energy here. Any more for my viewers? Ooh, okay. We'll take it. This person has learning delays, not good with communication, like I said. It's confirming they're not good with communication. No supportive people in my circle. So they're around a lot of toxic people. Again, but they choose this lifestyle. It's not like they have to live this lifestyle. They choose it. They choose not to get help. You know what I mean? Someone here could be a vegan, or they are. Some of them, or you. One of you can be a male, or masculine energy. I have options, but I don't want them. I want you as my first priority. They think like that, but their actions, you know, do other things. Their thinking doesn't match their actions, okay? I don't care if there is an age gap. I want you. So for some of you, there is an age gap, okay? I want to get you pregnant. They want to find a way to keep you in their energy forever. So some of them feel like if they got you pregnant, that you won't go anywhere. It's kind of like keeping you bonded to them for some reason. When really, logically, you can just pick up your kid and go. I want to hold your hand and walk with you. So they fantasize about, you know, having some sort of bond with you, you know, some sort of affections with you. Don't leave me. I don't want to get karma. They're afraid of getting karma if you walked away, which they are getting. But it's, you know, they brought it on themselves. They don't want to heal. So it's like they're being forced to change things. No one better touch any part of your body. You belong to me. So now some of them feel like, you know, you're their priority. You're their property. Like you're a property to them, you know. Independent. They see you as too independent here. Very independent, and it makes them feel insecure how independent you are. They don't like it. because you always have options, and they're all better than them, and they know that. Cursed, they feel like they're cursed, like you curse them with a hex or witchcraft. They have a very negative mind, but they feel like they've been cursed by you, or just in general. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you don't like, are also your own reflection. Be careful of that. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I dream about you every night. I love you. That's because they dream of you. They think, see, when they say they love you, it's not the type of love that comes from the heart. Their love is toxic. It's like being obsessed. It's obsessive behavior. It's doing what they're doing for control, controlling you. A lot of times when people ghost you, most of the time when people ghost you and, do what they do, a lot of times they're backing away to give space there so that they can control you. Because when somebody gives you energy, then they pull it back, and then they come back again after a while. It's like you can become obsessive if you have that obsessive way about you. If you're an obsessive person, you're not that type of person, but they are. So them playing this game of I'm going to disappear for a couple of days or weeks or whatever, months. Then when I come back, their heart will grow fonder of me. They'll be chasing me, stalking me, and being obsessed with me. Then I'll have my way with them, and I get to control them. That's how they think, and they're very manipulative by doing that, and they don't care. But that's their toxicity here. That's why they do what they do, these little games, because they want to control you and your emotions and put all this toxicity on you, make you feel, what they feel like crap, but that's not going to happen here, so that's just the way it is. Anyway, that's what I have for you all right now. So I'll try to be back a little bit later, and we'll see what the energy looks like then. Until then, I wish you all the best day ever. Make good choices. Keep yourself safe. I love you all very much. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It's absolutely free. You don't got to pay anything, and it helps me a lot put out these free readings that are general for everyone. So please do so if you haven't. I love you very much, all of you who have. Thank you so much. You're all such a blessing to me. You have no idea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wish you all the best day ever. Okay, make good choices. Take care of yourself. Drink plenty of water. If you can. If you can't, then don't do it, obviously. All right, so have a great day. Bye.